Holla ballers, what's going on? It's Preachy. Oh, how things get bad. Not going to reveal too much because we're obviously going to talk about it on the web show, but huge crisis at Curse. Nothing to do with us. Well, it is to do with us, but not anything we've done or caused. But got this email last night from the head of Curse to all the YouTubers who are with Curse, and it isn't great. It's not great at all. Man, can we get a break? Seriously, all we want to do is produce some fucking videos and have some good times and just entertain people and just, that's all we want to do. All we want to do is just a stable partner, and it just seems to be fucking not working. So, it's grim, man. It's grim. Really grim. I mean, last night was actually the first time we were doing the podcast. It took a while to set up and it didn't really work. Just one of the microphones actually just had a bit of echo on it. And it was like, it was okay, but I wouldn't have been able to clear it up, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't have been able to fix it afterwards. It was just a little bit too echoey. So we did about 15 minutes of the podcast, and then it was pretty clear that that I wouldn't have been able to fix the audio afterwards. So it was nice for you guys to listen to. But it was pretty funny anyway. I had a good time and just sat down with a fucking beer and just started talking and just explaining just talking stories. It's not even like game developing. It's just more, the conversation between the team. So we're going to try it again once we hopefully get a microphone fix for the one who's having some audio issues. It wasn't even that much. It was just that echo was there. Whenever he sort of, because we had to do it internationally, so we had Genji who was in California, we had Untrill in Holland, and we had me and Ghost. But whenever they joined the chat, it just picked up the chat that was already going on. So you got like a repeat of my voice or a repeat of someone else's voice, and that was it really. But it happened like, whenever we keyed up, and it was like, damn it, we just need to get that fixed, and it's fine. The original idea for the web show was actually a podcast. It was supposed to be a podcast originally, but we just preferred the camera style of it. We just, fuck it, we just enjoyed being on the camera. And you just developed into the web show today. So people have been asking, can you do an audio version of the web show, essentially the podcast? But we can't do that because we tend to try and throw in some little videos and stuff on the web show and all that kind of stuff. So what I decided to do was just try and do a podcast as well. Why the hell not? Just chill and do a podcast. So we tried it out yesterday, and it was literally 5 minutes before we started, we got the email from Curse. I was like, okay, before we start, I need to read this to you all. So I read it out, and everyone was like, sigh, epic sigh, what the fuck? So pretty grim, pretty fucking grim. But look, I'll explain it in detail at the web show because it's all a bit uncertain at the moment as to what the end result will be. So I'm trying to find out more information. So I've had to put business mode back on. Russ Emerald is back on the case. Russ Emerald is back in the game. I had to call upon Russell to start dealing with these situations and possibly have to speak to more partners. Go through that again. My God, you guys remember the TGN shit? We just thought we were rid of that. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see. I'm not expecting great things to come, but we'll see. We'll talk about it. Anyway, today is glorious. The sun is blazing, and considering it's like been such a, we had like a day off yesterday, and I felt fully recharged. I actually feel really charged just like my haircut. Man, my hair is getting so thin now. Like the woman was like, "Oh, your hair's quite thin now," and I was like, "Thanks, thank you very much." So I've had my haircut. And it's roasting, and for some reason I wore a black shirt, and now I'm absolutely red hot and like starting to sweat, which is gross. So I'm going to go meet Emma. We're going to have a Burger King because we wanted a Burger King. In fact, we're looking to book a holiday. Maybe you guys can recommend what you think we should do. I kind of want to go on a cheap cruise. We've got like, there's obviously stuff that comes from the day job, but we've got like about £300 each to spend on a holiday. We just want to get away for like a weekend or for 7 days, just take a break together and just sort of do what we do best, which is me and Emma together, which we love. So what do you think I should do? I kind of want to go on a cheap cruise, like one of these all-inclusive cruises. Like it's only like £250 to go round to like Italy and to Pizza, and I think it stops in Turkey and Greece. for a week. But Emma kind of just wants to go to one place and sit on a beach and get some tan back and that kind of stuff. So let me know what you guys think on that one. So it's going to be brief today because I'm actually I'm on my way home now. I'm just pulling into my house. And I have to start doing YouTube business, not YouTube creation, which is what I'm all about. I want to create. I want to do stuff. But I'm actually going to be stuck now and doing fucking YouTube business. So YouTube business. Getting those YouTube dollars. One day. One day we'll get some dollars. One day. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Just a quick one. I just wanted to keep you updated into what was happening because it's pretty grim. So I'm going to be pretty business tied up, so I'm not going to be doing anything fun, which is pretty shitty. But that's the way it goes sometimes, okay? So there you go.